1211, northern China. The Battle of Yehuling is about to begin. Genghis Khan's Mongol horde.
But wait, what if instead of Chinese soldiers, a single M1 Abrams tank rolled onto that battlefield? Would it change everything? Or would 90,000 warriors with bows and swords find a way to bring down 70 tons of American steel?
This might sound completely insane, and honestly, it kind of is. I came up with this scenario during one of those late-night rabbit holes.
Before we dive in, let's set the stage. The Battle of Yehuling was massive. Genghis Khan personally led this campaign against the Jin dynasty.
Exterior surfaces are designed to be difficult to grip, and the crew could use the machine guns to sweep their own hull if necessary.
But the Mongols were also master engineers when they needed to be. Give them time, and they might start experimenting with siege tactics. They could try building barriers to trap the tank, or digging pits to immobilize it.
The question is whether the tank could prevent them from getting organized enough to implement these strategies.
The tank's thermal imaging system would give it a massive advantage in any prolonged engagement.
It could see enemies trying to hide or flank in conditions where medieval warriors would be effectively blind.
Night fighting would be completely one-sided, but fuel would become an issue eventually. An Abrams gets about half a mile per gallon, and it only carries enough fuel for about 8 hours of operation. As the battle progresses, the psychological warfare would become as important as the actual fighting.
Mongol warriors prided themselves on their courage and discipline, but they were also human beings who had never encountered anything like this. Some would flee in terror, others might become convinced they were fighting demons or spirits. But the core veterans around Genghis Khan would probably hold together.
The most dangerous moment for the tank would come if the Mongols managed to immobilize it somehow. Maybe they succeed in damaging a track, or bogged it down in difficult terrain. Once that 70-ton monster stops moving, it becomes a very different kind of target.
The Mongols could surround it completely, start fires underneath it, or simply wait for it to run out of fuel and ammunition.
But assuming the tank maintains mobility and ammunition, the outcome becomes a question of numbers versus technology.
Could one M1 Abrams actually defeat 90,000 medieval warriors?
The answer is probably yes, if the tank crew played their cards perfectly.
Genghis Khan himself, assuming he survived, would probably become obsessed with understanding and countering this new type of warfare.
The ripple effects through history would be enormous.
So there you have it, one of the most ridiculous military scenarios ever conceived, but one that actually reveals a lot about both medieval warfare and modern technology.
What do you think? Could medieval determination and numbers overcome modern firepower, or would technology win the day?
Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more historical what-ifs that probably shouldn't exist, but somehow do.